Okay, but why haven't you gotten started?
Good question. You're going to answer it yourself, but I'll go ahead and answer it right now. The reason people don't get started with you is because there's multiple groups of people who are actively speaking out about you because you scammed them.
Look at Jen.
Yes, let's actually look at Jen. Who is Jen? And how long has Jen been in this? And is this one of your other friends? What are her credentials? Let's look at her situation. Maybe she has a spouse that's helping her. Maybe she already has like an audience and a following built up. Maybe she's already been in other scams where she has a community of supporters. What makes this obscure testimonial hold any water? Do you follow the FTC guidelines when you use testimonials? It's very obvious that you don't, but I don't know if you know that. Let's also not forget to keep questioning things, because this is the same creator that says she helps women who uses heavily edited AI videos. So who's to say that she can't fabricate a photo or a testimonial like this? Why don't we hear from Jen herself?
Freaking amazing.
Yeah, I guess in a way it is amazing when she's like less than 1% of the people that you sell this stupid course to. Jen's probably doing the same exact thing that you did. She probably just bought the course and is reselling it.
One of my friends told me a quote.
What friends? What friends? Show me friends that you have in real life that aren't already part of some type of community that's reselling something or promising to show people how to make income.
That I will never forget now. It's by Elon Musk.
Of course it's by Elon Musk.
It says, the rich get richer.
Guys, this is a quote that hit me so deeply and I'll literally never ever forget it. But right now I have to read it word for word because I actually don't remember it.
Because the poor think every opportunity is a scam.
First of all, again, your source is Elon Musk. Secondly, aren't you the same person who said you were on the verge of foreclosure? Don't you understand that bad things can happen to good people for no reason? Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw and the odds and the roll of the dice. Do you know that not everyone is going to be able to succeed regardless of you promising them that as long as they follow directions and do the work that they're going to be able to do this? Just because you're somehow claiming that you made a bunch of money doesn't mean that it wasn't a scam or it's not a scam for other people. Let me enlighten you in case you forgot where you supposedly came from. People can work really, really hard and put in lots of hours and do everything they're told and still not make money. That's what makes it a scam. You're robbing people of their pocketbook and you're robbing them of their time. And you don't care about that. You're acknowledging how many people think it's a scam and you're still okay with doing it.
That was me for 6 weeks before I started. I have now done over 250K in digital marketing.
Right. And when you say digital marketing, you don't mean that you made products and sold them and you did marketing and you got sales and you did real business. You just mean you got on TikTok lives and you resold the course you bought.
Over 500K in TikTok shop.
In TikTok shop doing what? Because you don't have your own TikTok shop. You don't have an LLC that's in good standing for you to even be running your own business. You don't have your own business. The only businesses you have registered where you live are either inactive or dissolved. You don't own a business.
I average over 20K a month in UGC.
Where's the proof of that? Are you sure you're not just like mentoring and selling people like an academy or a membership to learn how to do UGC? Because I never see your videos. And why don't you have any as samples? Why don't you have a website? Why don't you show people examples of you creating a successful UGC app?
Where do you learn all this stuff? In a freaking course that people think can be a scam.
You acknowledging that and not even looking into the proof to find out if there's any legitimacy or validity to people's claims about it being a scam is absolutely absurd. People can prove that it's a scam. You're implying that it can't possibly be a scam. Ma'am, do you know what a scam is? Do you know what the definition of fraud is? Do you know what business opportunity fraud is? It's exactly what you're doing. The course isn't really the problem. You are. The crazy scam part is you. You making false claims, showing incomes, lying about what you do and how to do it, lying about being a mentor and having happy mentees, lying about not scamming people. Ma'am, a few people can still be successful with what you sell, but if the majority of people feel like they got scammed, there's something wrong there. You just don't care. You flat out do not care. All you care about is making money for you. The simple truth is you bought a course that gives people 24 possible supplemental streams of income, okay? And what you did was you just resold it. You don't do all 24 of those income streams. You can't even prove that they're real. And if most of those people put a bunch of time, effort, and money into trying those income streams for months and they don't make anything, even though when you sold it, you promised it was super easy. People could do it on the side as a stay-at-home mom. They could do it in hours of their day from their phone. It's a proven system. As long as you do the work, you can make as much as you want. When you say all those things and you show an income that isn't the average of what people are making in the scam that you're selling, that is fraud. If you really were honest about it, you don't make money selling things and marketing products and doing those 24 streams of income. You make money selling that dream to people.
Do you go to college and do you pay for it, or do you ask to go for free?
Ooh, guess who didn't go to college or have any equivalent education of something legitimate like a college? Ma'am, when people go to college, their mentors and teachers are actual experts, okay? They're qualified to teach people and they know what they're doing. They're professors. They go to school for a really long time to specialize in the one subject that they're doing. And they also go through extensive ethics classes, something that you don't do at all and you don't teach. When I graduate from whatever program you sell me, do I get a certification? Do I get a plaque to put on my wall that says I passed Tina's Dropout Academy?
It's the same concept, but
It's not the same at all. That's actually what we call a false equivalency fallacy.
guys think every opportunity is a scam.
Throwing the baby out with the bathwater, aren't we? That's a little extreme. Nobody said that. You said that because that's how you feel, probably because people accuse you of being a scammer all the time.
If I did that, I wouldn't have made this type of money.
Okay, let's unpack that. That means absolutely nothing. You said absolutely nothing with that. Just because you went against your gut telling you it's a scam and you decided to roll the dice and do it doesn't mean that it's not a scam. If you made a bunch of money, ma'am, that means the scam worked. It means you're the scammer. It means you made a bunch of money because all the people you took money from lost it. A romance hacker can scam $40,000 out of your grandma. She can willingly send it over to him. And if he's over in Africa bragging about how he made 40 grand in 5 minutes from some grandma, would you say that that was legit and that he was smart and he was great at business and it's worth it? Somebody can go rob a bank. Somebody can go rob a bank in 1 minute and get $1 million. And because they got out of there and got away with it and got $1 million in 1 minute, would you say that that's not a scam and that that's okay?
Just comment below, send me a DM. Let's talk.
I did that, remember? I did that, remember? And remember, you responded right away and asked me to ask any questions that I have and that you could answer them. And then when I asked you a bunch of technical questions about your income and your job and what you really do, you blocked me.